And welcome to tonight's game. We're in week 3 of Missouri High School football, getting set here from Metz Cherry Stadium in Kennett as the Indians looking to go to 3-0 tonight. Tommy, coming off a great season last year, a win here at home last week against the Doniphan Dons, and off to a great start once again for the Indians here in Kennett.
Yes, they are. They just have taken up where they left off last year. They're just continued. Very nice team, very well coached. I think they'll have a little bit more resistance tonight from St. Jen. St. Jen come off a loss to Valley Catholic, but you know Valley Catholic is always tough, and so I look for a good ball game.
Sure, and district matchup tonight here in the Class 3 District 1, and St. Jen will kick off to the Indians.
It'll be a nice warm night at Metz Cherry Stadium tonight, as we found out. We started setting this stuff up, but it'll cool off in a little bit, but it'll be hot down on the field. So, Tyler, we're about ready for some kickoff. The Dragons have taken the field, and it looks like the Indians will receive. We'll keep you updated on some area scores when we get them in. There's some good. I see Hayties at Scotch City, Mullins at Charleston, Portageville's at East Prairie. East Prairie coming off a big victory last week against New Madrid County. New Madrid County is home against Dexter. Crothersville's at Doniphan, and we got St. Jen here at Kennett. And we're underway as the kick comes down at the 20-yard line. He whirls, he throws a reverse, and we got a man going up the sideline. That's number 5, Jordan Jarrett. He is a speedster, and he's going to take it to the end zone off the kickoff. Jordan Jarrett, the junior, and man, can he travel.
And perfectly executed on the return, that little throwback pass. Coach Wyatt's always got something up his sleeve, certainly on the kickoff, so we saw it on the kickoff here to start this one, and perfectly executed, great blocking. They set up that wall on the right side, and Jarrett got to go up. I think he only had to make one cut to the end zone, and great run by Jarrett, great blocking out front to create that wall.
What a way to start the game. As looks like the Indians are going to split over and go for the 2, as they're on the board at 6-0 with at 11:45. They've done put 6 on the board. Now they're going to go ahead and kick the extra point. Ball down, kick up, looks good from here. Good, 7-0. The Indians over the Dragons.
That's a quick strike for the Indians, going up 7-0. We'll take a quick break and be back with the kickoff coming up.
Because there is a difference, there is Powell Funeral and Cremation Services. James Powell has over 3 decades of experience and is committed to excellence by offering compassionate and professional funeral, cremation, and tribute services. Losing a loved one can be one of the hardest times in one's life. Let James Powell and his staff help you through this trying time, whether you're planning the burial or cremation services of a loved one, or making pre-arrangements for yourself.
Here at Powell Funeral and Cremation Services, we will assist you and your family to make the right choice. We're located at 1811 Southwest Drive here in Kennett.
And welcome back, 7-0 Kennett on the board, kicking off now to the Dragons, and can't get started much better than that, Tommy.
No, you really can't. And as you said, Joel Wyatt's always, you never know to prepare for what's going to happen. We used to see his reverse play he'd have down here. Now he's come out with this.
Always did that little handoff.
That little split the post.
Right.
Joel White's an excellent coach and a fine man. I see you got James Powell online.
Yeah.
James, good friend of mine. James, good fella. As the Indians, nice boot. Taken, and here comes up the 20-yard line, and he is surrounded by Indians and taken down. So they'll start just over their own 20-yard line. The Dragons.
Genevieve will take over 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line.
Like number 3, Boyer will be the quarterback for the Dragons. They send 3 out to the left. 2 to the right. The Indians adjust their defense. Back to pass, man wide open at the 40. He's going to cross the 50-yard line. Nice play, and they finally get it down. It's fumbled, but picked up by the Dragons, and they're going to take it in to put 6 on the board.
Wow.
What a way this game has started.
That's a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Great, not initial good defense. They let the busted receiver open there with the tight end, and great effort on the ball to get it loose, but he caught it right in stride there and took it all the way for the score. That was Caden Bott, the junior, taking it in for the score.
And we're back for the extra point. We'll see how this goes. Snap, ball down, kick up, blocked by the Indians as they block the extra point.
Blocking that extra point attempt was number 11, Tanner Pierce.
So 2 quick scores for each team, one coming off the kickoff, one on the first play of scrimmage. Just makes you wonder what's in store for the rest of the game, Tom.
Boy, isn't that the truth.
So it's good to finally get football going. Watched some Thursday night football last night.
Sure did.
World champion
Chiefs looked good, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Which they bring most of their team back. It's going to be hard for teams to keep up with them early on with the nucleus they've got coming back. But things are really starting to turn a corner, it looks like. Getting normal things on TV, able to follow, especially NFL. College football will be back underway in a few weeks. So it's good to see things back up and going again.
You bet. I tell you, it's been a long, dry spell, and we're just ready to watch some good sports. And we hope we get to. We sure got a good one here tonight at Metz Cherry Stadium, as we'll see what happens here as Jarrett goes back again.
We're also bringing Highland and Piggott down in Piggott tonight, so you can catch that on the website. Go to yhctv.com or our YouTube page, either one. You can check out the Highland and Piggott broadcast taking place down in Northeast Arkansas.
Piggott had a big game. They beat a nice team out of Festus, St. Pius.
Yeah, St. Pius, yeah. That was their first game last week.
All right. They kick it a little, not very deep, but it's taken, and the Indians bring it up, and they finally get him down across the 45, or Indians 45. Nice reception and nice run after the punt.
6-yard line, they'll take over first and 10.
You'll see Brody Ellis, the senior quarterback. We watched him last year. He can make these Indians strike pretty quick. Good receivers, good quarterback, good blocking. We'll see what they've got drawn up.
Yeah, a lot of offensive weapons coming back from last year's team, and Ellis, a lot of experience under center, and certainly Jordan Jarrett's going to be the main feature for the Indians offense this year.
They got Pritchett in motion. He comes around. He goes to the right side. Now he sets up. Hand up off the middle, and ball fumble, but picked back up by Jarrett. I believe the defender got a hand on that ball, knocked it loose. Fortunately for the Indians, Jarrett recovered it. Ball's on the 44. Second and 12. There was a 2-yard loss on the play. Ellis put Pritchett in motion again, brings him in tight. Handoff. And there goes Jordan Jarrett, and I don't think they're going to catch him. They've got they knocked him out of bounds at the 20-yard line, but this Jarrett gets loose. He's something else.
Man, looks like a holding call is going to bring it back.
They're going to bring it back. That holding call negated a very nice run by Jordan Jarrett.
And it's going to back the Indians up a bit. They already had a 2-yard loss on the previous handoff, so it's going to set it back. Looks like the spot of the foul's 2 to 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so it's going to set the Indians back a bit here. 10:24 remaining here in the first.
Going to back them up just over their own 30-yard line. So it's going to be a long, long second down. It's 2nd and 25. But these Indians have the weapons to pick that up with a lot of different players. Jarrett, plus these good receivers like Pritchett and some of the others. They bring it around to the left side, and number 26.
Yeah, good defense there by the Dragons. Certainly needed to avoid the big play, giving the Indians a chance to convert the 3rd down. 3rd and 22 coming up now for the Indians. It's going to be a tough conversion here.
Sure will. Tell you what, these Dragons got some good defensive players. Got some big kids on that line. We'll see what's drawn up. We'll see what Ellis has got up his sleeve. Ellis back to pass. He's looking. Now he kicks it over the middle, but he's instantly hit. Number 12 received it. That was, looks like 12 is Stewart.
Yeah, good defense. They snuffed that out pretty quick.
He sure did. Number 32 was Stewart. Looks like the Indians going to punt. All rest on the 33-yard line. Snap. Puts a leg in it pretty good. Taken at the 30-yard line. He takes it on the left side. He runs into some Indians, and they bring him down, but not after. He picked up about 8 yards.
Good defensive series here for the Dragons. Great offensive series they previously had. Got the tight end up the field. They busted loose for the score. We'll see if they can put together something on this second offensive drive.
The ball is on the 39-yard line as the Dragons take over. Boyer takes the hands off, comes around on the right side, and he's got some room. He picks up. He's fast. He gets to the outside.
Another
and I think
play.
He's going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons.
Another big play right off the first play from scrimmage. 2 big plays for the Dragons. And we got a holding call against the Dragons. Brings it back.
Going to bring it back.
2 big plays brought back.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the Dragons really going to miss that one. That was a score.
Sure was.
Big play.
That young man got to the outside, and he was pretty good. He was outrunning everybody.
Yeah, this linebacking core is the strength of the Indian defense. You think, well, they really cover sideline to sideline well, but really well blocked there by the Dragons, able to get that sideline.
Replay first down.
It backs it up to the 29-yard line, so it's 1st and 20. Indians leading 12-6 with 8:44 to go in this first. Boyer takes it, back to pass, and he catches a man open, and he gets it around and gets it just over the original line of scrimmage, about the 39-yard line. But they're getting that little receivers open.
Yeah, good rally tackling by the Indians there to the sideline. That's what they've been attacking the last few plays, that sideline, trying to get to the outside for a big play. But nice containment there by the Indians. Brings up 2nd and 9. We're under 8.5 minutes remaining here in the first.
Weir operates under center, kicks it around, and that play was stuffed for a couple-yard loss. Nice defense by the Indians. Number 10 was the ball carrier. That's Kate Fly. Thompson on the tackle.
3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12. Ball on the 37. Dragons hurry to the line. Now he takes his time, looks over to get the play from his coach. Play clock down to 6, and We have got I guess a timeout, Dragons. Or it was an official's timeout.
Not sure here,
Well,
but
I'm not either. What's going on?
you're going to reset the clock at 25, so.
Now we're ready to continue with Boyer under center. Very nice quarterback, doing a heck of a job. Back to pass, and he's having some pressure from the back, and he's taken down for a big, or probably another 3 to 4 yard loss. Good defense by number 13, Nugget.
That's 23.
Was it
Duncan
23?
on the tackle, yeah.
Tanner Duncan.
Yeah, Tanner Duncan.
We called his name a lot last year. I'm sorry, I
he's
had the
one
wrong
of the
name.
strong linebackers coming back this year and making the play there for the Indians to force a 4th down, 4th and 15.
Defense was good that time by the Indians. And good rush, and they might have got a hand on that a little bit, but it takes a very good drag and bounce.
That's a pretty good punt considering
Sure was.
he had to double pump that.
Because he was under pressure.
Yeah, he was. Good, good pressure by the Indians, but pretty fortunate punt there for the Dragons to get it out.
Pretty
get it
edgy
off
play,
for
yeah.
one, but get it down the field as much as they did.
Yeah, pretty good punt. And it took a good bounce in the Dragons' favor.
6:14 remaining here in the first. 7-6 score with the Indians out in front. Another offensive possession for Kennett. Kind of stalled out on the last series.
Sure did.
We'll see if they can get some momentum here.
Brody Ellis. See what he has dialed up. He just hands it around, and here comes number 5, the speedster, and he gets to the outside, but they've got the angle on him, but he gets it to the 50-yard line. Jordan Jarrett. You give him a small hole, and he's going to get through it.
Yeah, get him out in open space. He's awful tough to tackle. He's got great feet, agility. He's turning direction really good, getting down to that sideline, even gaining the bigger yardage. So off to a great start in the running game for the Indians.
Brings up another first down, the ball on the 49-yard line. Pritchett switches sides. Quarterback. They hit him in the backfield, but they had him for a 5-yard loss, but he broke that tackle and got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Might have gained a yard.
That play just wasn't smooth from the beginning. The snap, little bobble, the late pitch that was a little behind Jarrett, and he couldn't get the footing upfield, and great swarm tackling by the Dragons to keep that to a small gain, 2nd and 9.
You'll see now, and Tyler, it's kind of cooled off. Not real cool, but it's cooler than it was here at Met-Cherry Stadium. Pretty good crowd of Kennett Indians fans. The Dragons had several make the long trip. There's a kick out to Jarrett again. He gets to the sideline, and he's met and taken out of bounds, but not before he gains 6 yards. Well, that big boy hit him head on that time.
Yep. Strong finish there on the run. It's just a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 3 coming up. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first.
As here comes the Indians. And guess who? Jordan Jarrett gets it, and he spins. Gets the first down plus. Gets it over the 40, almost to the Dragon 35, but he's going to be about the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, ball on the 37. 4:48 to go in the quarter. Hand off to one of the other players. I didn't get his number.
It's Higgins with a carry.
Higgins,
Hayden Higgins.
number 22.
And a 4 on the play, bring it back second down and 6.
Indians marching it down the field a little bit better this possession.
Yeah, sticking with the run game here.
Yeah.
Certainly inside the tackles, trying to really create the physicality up front to move the line of scrimmage. Certainly doing that. 3 to 4 yards at a chunk here. 2nd and 7 coming up.
As Brody takes it, hands off, and they stop the run that time by
Number 7.
Daniel Boatman was on the carry.
Loss of 1 on the play, bring it back third down and 7.
Be 3rd and 7. Going to have a timeout. So with the Indians leading 7-6, 3:39 to go, we'll be back at Kennett after this.
The fastest and friendliest pharmacy around is Tico Pharmacy in Kennett. Their professional staff with registered pharmacists Bill Clevenger, Keith Mitchell, and Jared Maddox are committed to serving your prescription needs. Their healthcare objective is to fulfill doctor prescriptions without an emphasis on flu shots and CBD products. Take advantage of their free delivery and convenient drive-through. Tico Pharmacy at 501 Tico Road in Kennett.
Another Glen Sain story. A customer was telling me one time that he got real upset with his wife when he had a big charge from J.C. Penney on his credit card. He went to her and said, "How can you buy that many clothes at one time from J.C. Penney?" He was upset. She did some research on it. She went to him in a loud voice, said, "That's not J.C. Penney, that's J.C. Whitney with your motorcycle accessories." Not a good deal. Best price, best service. Glen Sain, and God bless our troops.
And we're back live from Cherry Stadium in Kennett. 3:38 remaining in the first, 7-6 ball game as Kennett leads and with the possession. 3rd and 8, big 3rd down conversion here. Wouldn't be surprised if they go for it on 4th down after this, but we'll see what the Kennetts have dialed up. Try to get this 1st down conversion.
All right, Brody barks out the signals, and here comes Boatman, brings it out, gets the 1st down plus, and they finally get him down. But not after a big gain, and Boatman was a little slow getting up, but he makes it. That was a nice run by Boatman.
Yeah, it was. He's one of the newcomers to the offense this year. Nice addition to the backfield.
Indians first and 10, the ball rests on the 23-yard line as Brody keeps it this time, and
the quarterback keeper, number 4, Brody Ellis. Initial contact made by number 23, Clayton Squires.
Don't think he gained anything on that.
Timeout on the field.
Going to have a timeout, Dragons.
3:12 remaining here in the first. We'll take a break and be right back.
The T.R. Baker Insurance Agency is your independent insurance agency, servicing the Kennett area since 1965. T.R. Baker represents several insurance companies to get you the best coverage for your needs, including commercial lines and property and casualty, along with individual and group health, home, auto, and farm. T.R. Baker's commitment is to be the leader in both products and service to their customers and friends. T.R. Baker is your independent agency on Independence Avenue in Kennett and is licensed in Missouri and Arkansas.
And we're back. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Indians.
Pretty impressed with this Dragon team. They're a nice team. Brody takes the ball, fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right, has a man open. Pass complete, close to the 1st down.
Looks like he's got it.
I believe he did, yes. 1st down, Indian, nice pass.
Ellis's pass is complete. Number 23, Tanner Duncan. That play good.
That was Duncan on the reception.
First down.
As we bring Jarrett back in the game.
First and 10 from
Jordan Jarrett's always a dangerous player. Anywhere he's around, he gets that ball, you better be ready. You're going to get one shot at him, he's going to be gone. All back, here comes Boatman around, and he spins and is knocked down.
On the carry for Kennett, number 20, Daniel Boatman. Making the stop, number 23, Clayton Squires.
Yeah, good rally tackling there by the Dragons. Looked like Boatman could have had an alley up the field, just couldn't get it turned up, but good defense by the Dragons forces a 2nd and 8 coming up, only a 2-yard gain.
We appreciate the text from people saying they're tuned in. They appreciate it. Us bringing the games to you, and we love to do that, but don't forget these sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Got a text from a lady in Piggott, Jan. We thank you very much. Glad you're tuned in. As the Indians rush to the line and the play clock down to 1, but they get it off. And here comes Jarrett down and weaving himself in. Touchdown, Indians.
Another great run for Jarrett. Good blocking up that left side. As soon as he turned it up, you could see him all the way to the end zone. Greatly executed play there for the Indians. Puts them up 13-6.
Minute 48 to go in this quarter. We'll see what the Indians come up with, if they're going to tack on the extra point or if they'll go to the 2-point conversion. Now they move over. As Camden Pritchett will try to tack on the extra point with Spencer, I think, is holder. Ball down, kick up, looks good. Good. 14-6. Indians up with a minute 48 in this first quarter.
And that's a typical Kennett Indian drive right there. Stick to the run, stick it to the run, just grind away, and a big play, well executed into the end zone. And I think that's what the Indians wanted. Just get back to the running game, get the offensive line moving the line of scrimmage. They certainly got the momentum that they've been looking for, and I think it's going to bode well for them going forward with the confidence to start with that run game, and then, hey, if things loosen up downfield, go to the play action game. We know Coach Wyatt loves going to the play action, so seeing a lot more consistency and productivity out of the offense here on that last drive. So Indians up 14-6. About to kick off to the Dragons.
As the Indians will pick it off and see what the Dragons can do for the Indians, number 7, Camden Pritchett. As I say, pretty nice crowd here at Kennett. They're spaced out, doing good, going by all regulations. It's good we got high school football. There's a good kick away, and here comes the Dragons. And he breaks a tackle, and finally they get him down at the Dragon 40-yard line. Tyler, a big day at Wapapella tomorrow is the Ben Cruz Crappie Tournament. What a good organization. What is it, 4 for Life? That is a great organization that puts on golf tournaments, this fishing tournament to raise money for people in need, any help. I appreciate that very much. And the Dragons are ready as under center goes Boyer. We'll see, puts a man in motion. And they flip it on the left side. They bring it up and they bring him down, but he gained 6 yards before they got him down.
Number 10, Cajun Fly. Taking the stop for Kennett, number 56, the Travion Thompson.
Thompson brought him down for the Indians.
Under a minute and a half to play in the
Second
first.
down and 3.
As the Dragons will be looking at 2nd and 3, so that was a 7-yard gain. There's a snap, handoff, and they bring him down for a loss. Nice defense.
Carry number 10, Caden Fly.
Yeah, nice tackle for loss there. Lost about 1 or 2.
Travion Thompson. Loss on the play, brings me 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5. We got an update from Charleston. Charleston up 6-0 on the Greenway. As a back pass and overshot his receiver. We thank Herschel Hill for our update. He is a spotter in Charleston tonight for us. And we got Hunter Swafford out of Dexter, going to keep us updated on the Bearcats and the Eagles.
You need to get on your spotting list there, Tommy.
Huh?
You need to get on your spotting list there.
I know.
That's good hourly wage, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't beat it. And it is 4th and 5, and the Dragons are going to punt it away, and they get off a nice kick, and the Indians will just take over, it looks like about the 21-yard line.
And we're coming up to the end of the first quarter. Only 6 seconds remain. Still a 14-6 score. Nice defensive series for the Indians. Getting the ball back at about their, 16-yard line? 1st and 10.
Something like that. 15, 16. You never know about the Indians. Like I said earlier, you give it to Jordan Jarrett, the Indians could score again for that 6 seconds is
yeah.
off.
Always got that big play capability, which we saw that the last couple of years with Arsavian Harrell. He always had that big play potential as well.
I'll hand off and a whistle, and we're going to stop play. Want to back it up. Got a procedure called against Kennett.
An illegal procedure penalty, a 5-yard penalty.
Going to be a 5-yard penalty against Kennett. It's going to bring 1st and 15, the ball on the 10-yard line.
That's probably the last play of the quarter here.
I think so. 5 seconds to go. Indians up to the line. We'll see what they're going to do. Make a handoff, give it to Jordan Jarrett. He comes up the middle, and he's brought down. That'll bring us to the end of the first. Kennett Indians 14, the Dragons of St. Jean 6.
We'll take a quick break and be back with your second quarter coming up.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
Legacy Equipment is growing and we need to expand our team.
Experienced, inexperienced, it doesn't matter. We will train you and we'll get you into the career that you've always hoped to have.
How much do you enjoy your time at home with your family? That's the same way you would feel here. You don't get that at a lot of places.
Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, a family furniture tradition. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, one of the largest selections of quality furniture in the southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas, and western Tennessee areas. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, more service and less price. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition.
It'll be a 5 o'clock start time.
And we're back here with the second quarter getting underway. Still a 14-6 score in favor of the Indians. And they've got the ball 2nd and 7 at their own 18-yard line.
For a 7 o'clock kickoff.
Well, we're ready for them as the Indians come up to the line.
Second down.
Dragons await them.
And 8.
Brody Ellis operating now the shotgun, puts a man in motion. He takes it, keeps it up the middle, and a nice gain as Brody gets to the sideline, and they finally get him down at the 45-yard line. Nice gain by Brody Ellis.
Yeah, nice gain, little fake there. They've been doing that inside handoff almost all night, but you pull that, got a nice block out front, big gain for the Indians.
And you know, I'll apologize again. I done this last year. I have a good friend by the name of Brody, but this boy's name is Bodie.
Yep.
And I'll apologize for that. But
we'll get it right by homecoming, won't we?
Yeah, we'll get it right. As we'll see what the Indians have in store for them now as they hand it off. That goes over to nice gain by Boatman. This Daniel Boatman's a nice ball carrier.
Yep.
And we got a whistle. Are we going to have a face mask on the Dragons? That's going to tack on several more yards at the end of the run.
Might be 5 yards.
I think it might be.
I'm thinking high school still has the 5 and 15. He didn't signal the personal foul. So.
That play will be good for Kennett Indian. First down. 1st and 10 from the Genevieve 44-yard line.
$11:22 to go in this half. The Indians up 14-6. Indians shift some players around as they come back. Ellis looking downfield, and he goes long. He's got a receiver. Oh, just overthrew him. He had the man. Oh, he was open, but what a nice play, and it was just overthrown. Ellis has a nice arm.
Yeah, good look.
Here was.
That's pretty nice staple of the Indians passing game, looking for that deep post down the middle. And it was there. Good look. Got to take that chance, but just a bit overthrown. But still sits up only 2nd and 10 at the Dragons 44.
There's the speedster. Jarrett enters the game. All out, handed to Jarrett, takes it around the left side. They bring him down. They were waiting on him, and good defense by St. Jim. And we're going to have a flag on the play. I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike on St. Jim, but I'm not sure.
Looks like we got 2 penalties now.
I think going to offset each other probably. I guess that same official threw the flag through his hat.
Yeah, he flew through the flag, then threw his hat.
Unsportsmanlike on both teams. St. Genevieve was celebrating and because they finally brought Jordan Jarrett down, but then I don't know what happened after that. But
unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against St. Genevieve with a player ejection.
And it looks like we have an ejection for one of the Dragon players, looks like.
I think you're right. Dragon coach out talking to the officials.
.10:46 remaining here in the first half.
We're still visiting with the Dragon coach. Now they've about got it worked out. One player for the Dragons is finished for the evening.
The penalty is offset.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 with 10:46 to go. Kennett leading 14-6. Kind of a pause in the action here. They got that all settled. Now we're back to football as the Indians come up. As Ellis is barking out the signals. He takes it, fakes the handoff, takes it up the middle. Nice gain again by Ellis. And it's close to that first down marker. I think he may have it.
And on the stop, number 11,
yeah, nice keeper.
Sure
nice
was.
blocking right up that A gap.
Yeah, I think he just very.
That play is good for Kennett.
Yeah, it's a first down.
The first and 10 for Kennett from the St. Genevieve 34-yard line.
Got a text from my sister, Lou Alice. She's tuned in tonight. She had trouble getting it, but it was her computer last week, I think. It wasn't. But it's always good to hear people watching. As the Indians will start on the 34-yard line, 1st and 10, leading 14-6. Ellis fakes the handoff, now comes back around to Jared as it gets to the sidelines, and nice gain before he is legs taken out from under him, but a nice run by Jordan Jarrett. He's going to be picked up 9 yards on that carry. Going to be 2nd and 1.
Might see a little creativity in this playmaking here. Got short yardage on 2nd down at the 25-yard line. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach White dials something maybe towards the end zone here, since they got some breathing room with a short yardage situation here early on in the downs.
Ellis has number 20, Boatman, Daniel Boatman in the backfield. Number 4, he keeps it, takes it out, and picks up the first down.
Number 4, Bodie Ellis.
Bodie's
Bodie
had a good night, taking that thing right straight up the middle, making that handoff.
Yeah, it's been effective just with that keeper. Enough to get the first down. And another set of downs here, 1st and 10 with 9:08 remaining.
Jake Stewart comes in with the play. Stewart's also a pretty good weapon. They bring it around, and that is Boatman has a nice gain, good pickup, picks up the first down. I'm really impressed with Daniel Boatman.
First down.
Did a great job cutting that up. He could have easily bounced that out and could have been maybe an extra yard or two, but he cut it up, got some extra yardage inside the 10 here. Where are we at? 1st and goal from the 8 here.
Yeah, 1st and goal. Indians knocking on the door, try to add to that 14-6 lead. As Bodie keeps it, takes it up the middle, still going, and they brought him down.
Number 4, Bodie Ellis.
Like he might have they hit him back, but he kept his legs churning and he gained a couple yards.
Gain of 1 on the play, bring up a 2nd down and go.
No, he picked up a yard, be 2nd and 7. Ellis puts a man in motion. He comes around, and he keeps it again, takes it up the middle, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Ellis.
On the carry, number 4, Bodie Ellis.
And he was the workhorse on that drive, Tommy.
He sure was.
He's going to need a breather after that drive. Great drive by Ellis, picking up the yardage, and the tough finish for the touchdown.
20-6. 7:24 to go in this half as the Indians back to tack on the extra point. Been pretty successful a couple times already with it. Ball down, kick up. Looks good. It is good. 21-6 Indians. And we'll be right back.
Genevieve 6.
For the best service for your prescription needs, stop by Harris Pharmacy on 1st Street in Kennett. They offer free delivery and serve all local nursing homes and a drive-through for pickup. That's Harris Pharmacy at 1224 1st Street in Kennett.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
And we're back, 21-6 score. The Indians lead the Dragons. Coming off a drive well executed by the Indians, finished off by Bodie Ellis with a keeper from about 8 yards out. And we're starting to see some momentum from these Indians, certainly offensively, Tommy. And the defense has really stepped up. Really, that first drive, that big busted out play on the first play from scrimmage, has been pretty much the story of the game for the Dragons so far. Since then, the Indians have buckled up defensively, really forced the Dragons to probably stretch their playback out a little bit because, some of the handoff stuff they're doing, the running game, not getting the yardage they really need to extend drives. So, Kennett really doing well here the latter part of this first half with 7:24 remaining.
And the Indians are back, and number 7 is Pritchett. Nice kick. And they flip it over, a little razzle-dazzle. Didn't bounce too much as he brings it out, but he gets some good yardage out of it. And we're going to have a flag on the play, probably against the Indians.
On return, Zach Boyer, the penalty flag on the play.
Could be the horse collar tackle possibly.
That's what I was thinking.
Actually, it's going to be on the Dragons. Legal block in the back.
Oh, it sure was. That's going to back the Dragons up. I thought we had I'm like you, thought we had a horse collar, but we can't see over there. But that's going to back them up pretty good.
Holding penalty, the 10-yard penalty marked off from the spot of the foul. The St. Genevieve will take over 1st and 10. After on.
Going to be look like around the 15-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10. (21-6) Indians. Haven't heard anything from Dexter New Madrid, from our man on the scene. Boyer under center. Take his hand off at the middle, and looks like might have gained.
10, Caden fly.
I can't tell from here, maybe a yard.
No gain of the play, brings up a second down and 10.
7 minutes to go here in the first half.
They say he spotted it back at the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be second and 10. Play clock at 10. They got plenty of time to get it off. Now they operate out of the shotgun, and the Indians break through, throwing him for a loss. Nice penetration by
great penetration up front. Couldn't even bounce it out to get to the outside. Great rally tackling there in the backfield. Forces a third and long, third at about 14, 13.
Boyer going to try it out of the shotgun again. As he gets his play from his coach. Yep, number 3 looks back. He's hit just as he released it, and nice pressure by the Indians. I can't tell his number. I don't know if that's Jake Stewart or not. I think that was Thompson.
Great defense once again by the Indians, forcing third and long. And the pass defense held up with some great pass rush to force that throw, and incomplete. 5:44 remaining, going to receive the punt. Chance to get another score.
They've been putting pressure on that punter, and they did again, and he can't get the kick off, and Indians going to have great field position.
Yeah, we've seen that. The 2 previous punts by the Dragons, the Indians there in the backfield just about getting some blocks in. I think they would have had one just then if the punter didn't keep it there. And the Indians make the tackle, setting up for some great field position here inside the 10-yard line, at the 10-yard line. First and goal, possibly right at around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be that was great. Like you said, the Indians just came so close a couple times earlier tonight to get a hand on that punt, but boy, that time they had pressure on him, and he had no choice but to just tuck it, because they would definitely got it. Okay, Ellis hands off. There is around. Looks like he may be in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, on carry, number 5, Jordan Jarrett.
That was Mr. Jarrett taking it in for another Indian score, 27-6.
And all set up by the special teams.
Sure was.
That short field, cashing it in for 6.
Looks like the extra point's good. He's been perfect all night. So that brings it 28-6. 5:30 to go in the half. We'll be right back.
Coming soon, the Harry Blackwell family of dealers will launch the future of automotive buying in Southeast Missouri.
Here's where the value's at. Downtown Furniture and Appliance in downtown Malden. They'll help you find that furniture piece you're looking for with their Jackson and Catnapper selections, including these all-new farmhouse pieces, a stylish blend of modern and vintage charm. They carry the popular appliance brands Whirlpool and Maytag, and the #1 mattress seller, Serta Mattresses. Owners Jeff and Maya Oatsball invite you to stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance at 122 South Madison in Malden.
Tyler, we're about ready. And as the Indians are going to put it in play. Take it on the 10-yard line. They bring it around the right. Now he tries to reverse the field, and he does a nice job. Slips by out of the tackle, slips out of another tackle, and he finally gets it out to the close to the 40-yard line. Nice run.
Yeah, nice return, breaking a tackle, getting about an extra 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah.
Haven't seen St. Genevieve really have any momentum offensively since that first offensive drive. We'll see if they can put something together here, because Kennett is on a roll here, out to 28-6 lead, and St. Gen needs really to put something together here to keep it reasonable going into the half.
Yeah, I'm sure they would take it anyway, but I guess the best way if they would like to do it is to work that clock down and score before half instead of giving the ball back to the Indians. Handoff and good reverse and a first down, and they run him out of bounds, but at the Indian 40-yard line. So a nice pickup.
Going out of bounds at the Kennett 43-yard line, the first down and 10 for St. Genevieve.
Big play that Dragons needed, get into Kennett territory.
You bet. They spotted at the 44, be first and 10 from that spot. 5:11 to go in the half. Dragons moving the ball really well this possession. Now comes up, and they hand off, and my. Was that number 7? Pritchett met him.
Yeah, it's Pritchett and Duncan right there.
Duncan. Both them cats got him in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah, great penetration there, setting up a 2nd and 15, pushing the Dragons back. Dragons haven't been really productive in the passing game, so they might have to look for it here, but Kennett's done well to defend it so far tonight.
Dragons back. Quarterback rolls out to the right, has a man open, and I believe one of the Indians got a hand on it, deflected the pass.
Incomplete pass for the third down and 15.
Going to make 3rd and 15. Going to have timeout, Dragons.
Timeout on the field, this timeout towards St. Genevieve.
And we'll take a quick break. We got 4:28 remaining in the first half. We'll be right back.
Because there is a difference, there is Powell Funeral and Cremation Services. James Powell has over 3 decades of experience and is committed to excellence by offering compassionate and professional funeral, cremation, and tribute services. Losing a loved one can be one of the hardest times in one's life. Let James Powell and his staff help you through this trying time, whether you're planning the burial or cremation services of a loved one, or making pre-arrangements for yourself.
Here at Powell Funeral and Cremation Services, we will assist you and your family to make the right choice. We're located at 1811 Southwest Drive here in Kennett.
The fastest and friendliest pharmacy around is Tico Pharmacy in Kennett. Their professional staff with registered pharmacists Bill Clevenger, Keith Mitchell, and Jared Maddox are committed to serving your prescription needs. Their healthcare objective is to fulfill doctor prescriptions without an emphasis on flu shots and CBD products. Take advantage of their free delivery and convenient drive-through. Tico Pharmacy at 501 Tico Road in Kennett.
And we're back. 4:28 remaining in the first half. 28-6 score. The Kennett Indians lead. And the Dragons with the ball at the 49-yard line right at midfield. And 3rd and 15 coming up here for the Dragons. So still some time left here with the Indians getting a stop, getting the ball back with plenty of time to add another score here before half, Tommy.
Yeah, it sure is. You know, Dragons probably dialing up a play in this good Indian defense has really come alive. So we'll see what happens. Ball snap, looks downfield, got a man, but he overthrew him.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 6, South Border.
That's going to bring up 4th.
Yeah, that was all due to the pressure in the backfield. He just had to throw it down the field to try to make a play, but the guy was running a post. Looked like he was running more of a fly pattern down the sideline. So great defense by the Indians, all starting with the pressure up front. That pass rush is really creating havoc in that backfield, and St. John just can't get the long pass or just the deep play, getting stuck in third and long situations due to the Kennett defense really creating havoc up front.
Indians still have 10 seconds. They still have plenty of time on the play clock. They're wanting to kill all the time they can, and the Indians said we'll just take a timeout.
And we'll take a quick break. 4th and 15 coming up. Looks like we got a punt coming up here for the Dragons. 4:22 left. We'll be right back.
Another Glen Sain story. A customer was telling me one time that he got real upset with his wife when he had a big charge from J.C. Penney on his credit card. He went to her and said, "How can you buy that many clothes at one time from J.C. Penney?" He was upset. She did some research on it. She went to him in a loud voice, said, "That's not J.C. Penney, that's J.C. Whitney with your motorcycle accessories." Not a good deal. Best price, best service. Glen Sain, and God bless our troops.
The T.R. Baker Insurance Agency is your independent insurance agency, servicing the Kennett area since 1965. T.R. Baker represents several insurance companies to get you the best coverage for your needs, including commercial lines and property and casualty, along with individual and group health, home, auto, and farm. T.R. Baker's commitment is to be the leader in both products and service to their customers and friends. T.R. Baker is your independent agency on Independence Avenue in Kennett and is licensed in Missouri and Arkansas.
And we're back here live from Cherry Stadium. 4th and 15 coming up here for St. Genevieve, and Kennett taking a timeout. Might be looking for another aggressive play here to maybe block a punt, Tommy. They've had some great success really going after the punter. They've almost blocked 2 punts early in the game and then forced the punter to hang on to it to run for it for a nice tackle that set them up for an easy score. So these punts have been a big part of the game here early on, but it looks like they're lining up to go for it here, 4th down.
It looks like it. They put a man in motion as quarterback up, kicks it back out, and now he throws it down. The receiver had it in his hands and it went through his hand. Just dropped it.
Had a good look. Great.
Yes, it was.
Great
play.
drawn-up play. Swept it out to the outside and had a good look. Just could not execute, but it sets up Kennett really nice at midfield. 4:15 to go at their own 49-yard line.
Their own 50-yard line.
Ball will rest on the 50-yard line where the Indians will take over, leading 28-6 with 4:15 to go in this half. And here comes Ellis and the Indians. He calls the play, fakes the handoff, kicks it out to the right wing for a gain of 2 yards.
Making a stop, number 20, Brett Deaver.
Number 32, Jake Stewart on the reception. Good coverage by the Dragons. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. As the Indians kick it out, and they had.
Nice
They thought they had Jarrett in the backfield. I did too, but he had other thoughts in mind.
Yeah, Jarrett just running with some aggression tonight.
Oh, he is. He don't come down easy.
Well, we saw that last year. He played more defensive back on the defense on last year's team, and he's that guy to lower that boom. You know, he gets a nice head of steam, and we saw that a lot last year. But I bet he's liking a little bit more this year, getting a lot more carries with the ball. He can dish it out on the offense as well.
It's 3rd and 5, ball on the 45. 2:47 to go. He's handed off to Jared again. He takes it up the middle, cuts it out to the left, and he gets around, picks up the first down, but then they bring him down. But it takes about 3 of them to get him down. This kid's talent.
That play's good for Kennett down. First down.
Going to be another first down for the Indians.
From the San Genevieve 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33. 2:30 to go in the half. Indians on the move. Ellis goes under center. Fakes the handoff. Got a man downfield. Number 7. Oh, just overthrow. He was open.
Incomplete. Intended for number 7, Camden Pritchett.
And looked like it was there, just a little behind and up behind the receiver, but the opportunities are there down the field. Just not able to execute that long pass here in the first half.
As we'll see what they got at 2nd and 10. Kennett High School band getting ready to perform at halftime. Ellis hands the ball off to Boatman. And he...
On the carry, number 20, Daniel Boatman.
Pretty good little pickup. See how many he got. I think he got around 5, best we can tell from here. Going to bring up 3rd and 4, so he picked up 6 yards on the carry. Number 14, Owen Ross, off the field. Third and 4, we'll see what, probably see Mr. Jared here again in a second. No, the quarterback is tripped, or he stumbled, and
down in the backfield with number 4, Bodie Ellis.
We're going to have timeout, Kennett, as we...
Timeout on the field, this timeout charge to Kennett.
And we'll be back with 1:13 to go, 28-6 Indians.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer-Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
Legacy Equipment is growing and we need to expand our team.
Experienced, inexperienced, it doesn't matter. We will train you and we'll get you into the career that you've always hoped to have.
How much do you enjoy your time at home with your family? That's the same way you would feel here. You don't get that at a lot of places.
And welcome back. We've got 1:13 remaining here in the first half. Kennett with the ball, and 4th and 7 coming up here. Kennett with another chance to get a score before half, but difficult down here, Tommy. 4th and 7 at their own, or at the Dragon 30-yard line.
We'll see what Joel White has instructed his Indians to do as the quarterback rolls out to the right. We got a flag on the play. Good reception, but it wouldn't be enough for the first down. We'll see what we're going to have face mask on the Indians.
I think it might be holding, actually.
Was it holding?
I think so, yeah.
Well, that's better.
Yeah.
You got to have one.
They could decline it.
Well, they're backing them out.
I think they could decline it and just take the first turnover on downs.
That's what I thought they would do, but I think that might be what they're going to do.
Yeah. So
they declined the penalty.
1st and 10 for the Dragons. So the Indians come up a little short, but still decisive lead for the Indians at 28-6. We'll see if St. Genevieve will be content just to run some clock here to get into halftime. But
you would think so. As the Dragons come out with Boyer moving back under center. As we're underway, the play clock's on, and off to number 8, takes it around on the right side. Pretty good gain, gets out close to that first down marker, maybe a yard short. That was number 8. I think it was White Springtemper.
Gain of 9, going to be second down and 1.
54.9 seconds to go till the end of this half. We're 2nd and 1. He picked up 9 yards on the carry. Oh, they busted through that line and picked or got that
On the carry, number 10, Caden Bly.
running back before he had a chance to do anything.
Loss on the play. For the 3rd down.
Going to bring up
3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4. Lost 3 yards on the play. Indians waiting for the Dragons to get their play in. Now we're ready to go. Quarterback flings it up. It was a bad snapper. He mishandled it, but he picked it up, threw it down, and it was close to a reception, but he overthrew him.
If he caught that, he had some big yardage there.
Sure
Nobody
was.
really ahead of him. I'm sure Kennett would have chased him down, but could have certainly been a big play for the Dragons.
Sure
now with
could've.
10 seconds to go.
We're going to have a timeout, Dragons. See what they're going to do with this final 10 seconds. We'll be right back.
Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, a family furniture tradition. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, one of the largest selections of quality furniture in the southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas, and western Tennessee areas. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, more service and less price. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition.
For the best service for your prescription needs, stop by Harris Pharmacy on 1st Street in Kennett. They offer free delivery and serve all local nursing homes and a drive-through for pickup. That's Harris Pharmacy at 1224 1st Street in Kennett.
And we're back. Only 10 seconds remain here in the first half. 28-6 lead for the Indians. 4th and 4 coming up here for the Dragons. We'll see what they plan to do with the remainder of the half here.
At the timeout, 4th down and 5 for St. Genevieve.
We'll see it. Do you roll the dice and try to go for it, or you be safe and go in and go down 28-6? But I think the Dragons are going to go for. No, they're going to punt. Oh, they just got it off.
Got the quick kick.
Sure was. And it's going to dead with 1.7 seconds to go.
St. Genevieve's punt is down.
Yeah, it's pretty risky considering as,
It really was.
as good as Kennett's coverage has been, certainly on the punt rush. But nonetheless got it off, and that'll pretty much bring the first half to an end.
You know, I would have thought, but I'm not the coach, that he would have just, if you're going to do that, just downed it. Because, you know, if they would have slapped that thing out of the air, they would have marched it right in on there for 6.
Yeah, but you know, giving Kennett a chance to return it too. They're pretty deadly there. You get Jarrett back there to return that for a touchdown. That'd be awful as well to round out the half.
As Ellis under center, he takes it, he downs it. That'll bring us to the end of the first half. Kennett Indians 28%, Genevieve Dragons 6. We'll be back in a bit.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 First Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Coming soon, the Harry Blackwell family of dealers will launch the future of automotive buying in Southeast Missouri.
Here's where the value's at. Downtown Furniture and Appliance in downtown Malden. They'll help you find that furniture piece you're looking for with their Jackson and Catnapper selections, including these all-new farmhouse pieces, a stylish blend of modern and vintage charm. They carry the popular appliance brands Whirlpool and Maytag and the #1 mattress seller, Serta Mattresses. Owners Jeff and Maya Oatsball invite you to stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance at 122 South Madison in Malden.
Because there is a difference, there is Powell Funeral and Cremation Services. James Powell has over 3 decades of experience and is committed to excellence by offering compassionate and professional funeral, cremation, and tribute services. Losing a loved one can be one of the hardest times in one's life. Let James Powell and his staff help you through this trying time, whether you're planning the burial or cremation services of a loved one or making pre-arrangements for yourself.
Here at Powell Funeral and Cremation Services, we will assist you and your family to make the right choice. We're located at 1811 Southwest Drive here in Kennett.
The Kennett High School Major Acts and Flags will now be featured as the Indian Band performs the 1980s hit from Cool and the Gang, Celebration. The Kennett High School Band.
The fastest and friendliest pharmacy around is Tico Pharmacy in Kennett. Their professional staff with registered pharmacists Bill Clevenger, Keith Mitchell, and Jared Maddox are committed to serving your prescription needs. Their healthcare objective is to fulfill doctor prescriptions without an emphasis on flu shots and CBD products. Take advantage of their free delivery and convenient drive-through. Tico Pharmacy at 501 Tico Road in Kennett.
Another Glen Sain story. A customer was telling me one time that he got real upset with his wife when he had a big charge from J.C. Penney on his credit card. He went to her and said, "How can you buy that many clothes at one time from J.C. Penney?" He was upset. She did some research on it. She went to him in a loud voice, said, "That's not J.C. Penney, that's J.C. Whitney with your motorcycle accessories." Not a good deal. Best price, best service. Glen Sain, and God bless our troops.
The T.R. Baker Insurance Agency is your independent insurance agency, servicing the Kennett area since 1965. T.R. Baker represents several insurance companies to get you the best coverage for your needs, including commercial lines and property and casualty, along with individual and group health, home, auto, and farm. T.R. Baker's commitment is to be the leader in both products and service to their customers and friends. T.R. Baker is your independent agency on Independence Avenue in Kennett and is licensed in Missouri and Arkansas.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer-Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
Legacy Equipment is growing and we need to expand our team.
Experienced, inexperienced, it doesn't matter. We will train you and we'll get you into the career that you've always hoped to have.
How much do you enjoy your time at home with your family? That's the same way you would feel here. You don't get that at a lot of places.
Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, a family furniture tradition. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, one of the largest selections of quality furniture in the southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas, and western Tennessee areas. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, more service and less price. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition.
For the best service for your prescription needs, stop by Harris Pharmacy on 1st Street in Kennett. They offer free delivery and serve all local nursing homes and a drive-through for pickup. That's Harris Pharmacy at 1224 1st Street in Kennett.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Coming soon, the Harry Blackwell family of dealers will launch the future of automotive buying in Southeast Missouri.
Here's where the value's at. Downtown Furniture and Appliance in downtown Malden. They'll help you find that furniture piece you're looking for with their Jackson and Catnapper selections, including these all-new farmhouse pieces, a stylish blend of modern and vintage charm. They carry the popular appliance brands Whirlpool and Maytag and the #1 mattress seller, Serta Mattresses. Owners Jeff and Maya Oatsball invite you to stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance at 122 South Madison in Malden.
And welcome back. We're here live from Metz Cherry Stadium. About to wrap up halftime. We've got a 28-6 score in favor of the Kennett Indians. And Tommy, decisive first half for the Indians. Got a quick strike right off the opening kickoff. Jordan Jarrett takes it the distance to get the Indians on the board quickly. But right after that, one play from scrimmage from the Dragons. Get a deep play, a busted play down the seam with a pass to a tight end. Fumbles, picked up by the Dragons all the way into the touchdown. So two Dragons getting the ball on that play, but ending up with a 6-point score. And that was the only score from the Dragons so far tonight. And since those first opening moments, it's been all Indians here in that first half. And just really grinding out drives. Just grinding out drives, sticking with the run game, moving the sticks. We've seen some nice runs by Jordan Jarrett. He's got a lot of yardage here tonight, getting a couple scores. And Bodie Ellis had a nice drive, a couple carries. He carried one into the end zone on the keeper. So the Indians looked really solid, especially in that second quarter. They really picked up the defense, stifled the Dragon offense, really stifled them. Even got a special teams tackle deep in the backfield of St. Genevieve trying to get a punt off. They couldn't set them up for a quick score from their 10-yard line. So pretty nice first half for the Indians, and looking to duplicate that here going into the second half. And certainly the Dragons need to get some momentum going to get back into this game because, Kennett's going to look to really pile the points on here early to get out to a good start, put this thing away early. So we'll see if we can get it a little more competitive here to start this second half.
Yeah, I think so, and I'm sure both teams got good instructions at halftime. And, the Dragons is going to really have to step up, or this thing's going to really get out of hand because this Kennett Indian team, they smell that victory, and they're just going to keep coming at you, keep hammering you, and they've got so many weapons that they can just keep pouring it on.
Yep. And that's what we've seen typically the last few years out of Kennett. They really like to open up in the second half, really aggressive, and look for the big plays to really build on their lead to put it away. And that's what we've seen quite a bit out of the Indians over the last few years. But now kicking off to the Dragons. Dragons able to receive the second half kickoff and try to build some momentum to start this second half.
Pritchett has it teed up, and he's ready, and we're ready for our second half action as the Dragons await the kick. And nice kick. Take it back. Now they hand off. That play they ran a while ago worked pretty well, but this time, well, this kid gets it out, but he brought down around the 30-yard line, maybe around the 29. So the Kennett brings that the defensive team on the field and see what they can do with the Dragons this third quarter. Someone text, want to know if we'd heard any scores. No, we haven't from any of the games, not to the one I gave you earlier, that Malden was trailing 6-0 over Charleston. So if we get any, we will pass them along. Indian fake the rush. Now they back up as the Dragons still looking over at their coach. They have plenty of time. Play clock approaching 10 seconds. And the snap comes to the quarterback, and he is brought down after about a yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 9, ball on the Dragons' own 29-yard line. That snap is a little high most of the time when he's in the shotgun, but he's managed to hurl it in. He's got a receiver out here and overthrown him quite a little bit that time.
Yeah, the pass game struggled tonight for the Dragons, but a lot of that's due to the pressure of the Indian front getting into that backfield and hurrying up the passing. So great defense once again by the Indians, forcing a 3rd and 9.
As the Dragons are ready to run this 3rd down play, desperately needing to move them sticks. We'll see what happens. Quarterback back, looks down, got a man, picked off. Kennett Indians.
Nice interception.
That's intercepted. 30 flags on the play.
Very nice interception. I didn't see who got it, but the Indians going to have wonderful field position and a penalty on the Dragons.
They'll be declined. It's going to be a low block on the Dragons. So sets up a 1st and 10 for the Indians coming off the interception. Be at the, what's that, about the 43-yard line?
Yeah. They gave them the first down.
Will have the ball 1st and 10 from the San Genevieve 44-yard line. 43-yard line.
Ball on the 44 for the Indians as they take over. $11-11 to go in the third quarter. The Kennett Indians' first possession of the second half as Ellis rolls out. He has a receiver, nice catch, and he's got one man to beat, and number 11 knocks him out. That is number 23, Tanner Duncan.
Nice play there.
Very good.
Going with the play action, rolling out.
Really good for Kennett Indian.
Nice to see the passing game loosen up a little bit. They've had some shots down the field. Going a little shorter with that, with the rollout. Nice execution down the field.
As we'll, what a nice way to start the third quarter for the Indians. As Ellis is in the shotgun. Got Jarrett behind him. Pritchett in motion as they hand it to.
It's close.
Jarrett, it is going to be close.
He looks like he's in. If we're going to give him the credit, they might have him stop with the. Yeah, it looks like they have him stop with forward progress halted.
Going dead at about the 2-yard line.
We stopped at the 2-yard line. Looks like inside the 5. Maybe right at the 1.
Second down and go for Kennett.
Oh, it's close. I think they got it 2nd and 1.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be, about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, it is about the 3. I thought they blew that. I didn't hear them blow the whistle. I'm sure they did. But he kept pushing. And we got 2nd down as we hand off to number 20, and I think he has got it. That is quick Daniel Boatman.
Yeah, Daniel Boatman with an easy score there. Nice push along that left side. Easy score for Boatman.
It's 34-6 as the Indians will try to tack on the extra point. They're 100% with the extra point so far tonight. As Pritchett waits as Riley Spencer is the holder. Ball down, kick up, looks good. It is good. 35-6, Indians with 10:01 to go in the third. We'll be back at Kennett after this.
Because there is a difference, there is Powell Funeral and Cremation Services. James Powell has over 3 decades of experience and is committed to excellence by offering compassionate and professional funeral, cremation, and tribute services. Losing a loved one can be one of the hardest times in one's life. Let James Powell and his staff help you through this trying time, whether you're planning the burial or cremation services of a loved one, or making pre-arrangements for yourself.
Here at Powell Funeral and Cremation Services, we will assist you and your family to make the right choice. We're located at 1811 Southwest Drive here in Kennett.
The fastest and friendliest pharmacy around is Tico Pharmacy in Kennett. Their professional staff with registered pharmacist Bill Clevenger, Keith Mitchell and Jared Maddox are committed to serving your prescription needs. Their healthcare objective is to fulfill doctor prescriptions without an emphasis on flu shots and CBD products. Take advantage of their free delivery and convenient drive-through. Tico Pharmacy at 501 Tico Road in Kennett.
Another Glen Sain story. A customer was telling me one time that he got real upset with his wife when he had a big charge from J.C. Penney on his credit card. He went to her and said, "How can you buy that many clothes at one time from J.C. Penney?" He was upset. She did some research on it. She went to him in a loud voice, said, "That's not J.C. Penney, that's J.C. Whitney with your motorcycle accessories." Not a good deal. Best price, best service. Glen Sain, and God bless our troops.
Well, Tyler, we're ready to give the ball back to the Dragons after the Indians scored again, and Pritchett tees it up. Nice kick. Ball rolls out of bounds.
Pritchett's kick goes out of bounds.
And we will see the Dragons with their second possession of the second half.
Kicking the ball off out of bounds, puts the ball at the 35-yard line.
The Dragons will start at the 35-yard line for the kick out of bounds. And we'll be ready for the Dragon action. Boyer under center, and now they raise back up. Look at their coach. Five seconds on the play clock. He will get it off as he brings it back, fakes the handoff, and the rush. They kick it out on the left wing. Oh, nice reception. He gets around, brings it to the just over the 40-yard line.
There's number 6, Zach Boyer.
And that will
gain of 6 on the play.
Gain of 6. It'll be second 4. Ball on the 35. 9:35 to go in the third. Indians with a nice lead, 35-6. Now we're operating the shotgun as he hands it, and he gets it number 8. He takes it around on the right wing, cuts it back up, goes to the first down, but the Indians stop him a couple yards short.
Number 6, Zach Boyer.
We've got a Indian down on the field, and we'll be right back.
The T.R. Baker Insurance Agency is your independent insurance agency, servicing the Kennett area since 1965. T.R. Baker represents several insurance companies to get you the best coverage for your needs, including commercial lines and property and casualty, along with individual and group health, home, auto, and farm. T.R. Baker's commitment is to be the leader in both products and service to their customers and friends. T.R. Baker is your independent agency on Independence Avenue in Kennett and is licensed in Missouri and Arkansas.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
Well, the Dragons will try. It's 3rd and 1 as the quarterback takes it. He takes it up the middle and picks up the first down. That was Tanner Duncan that was on the field, but he comes off under his own power and has a seat. And we hope he's all right. Believe he will. He's a nice player, and I know Joel White and coaching staff hate to lose.
Initially looked bad. He was flat on his back, not really moving, but he got up, walked over, and they're actually giving him some space over on the bench, so it looks like he's just going to get a breather for a moment.
Oh, the quarterback just got that ball off. So, well, he had an Indian in his face. And that's going to lose a couple yards.
Awesome play. Genevieve. Gonna stop for Kennett, number 56. Will play on top.
Lost 4 yards on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 14. The defensive line for the Dragons having a hard time keeping them Indians out of there. They get in the backfield pretty often. Put it back up. He rolls out to the left, looks downfield, got a man, and no good. Pretty good coverage by the Indians.
Yeah, good coverage, great pressure as well.
There was. But John Thomas Williams on the coverage, along with a couple others. Going to bring up 3rd and 14. Quarterback operating now the shotgun. He tries to hit the man, and another incomplete pass. Will bring up the 4th down and 14.
Pass incomplete for St. Genevieve. An incomplete pass. Going to be 4th down, be 4th and 13.
8:08 to go in the 3rd.
Another good defensive series by the Indians, forcing a punt with a long 4th and 14. See if they can get a return out of this.
Indians have been after that ball several times and just came up short. This time they let him get it off. They didn't put much pressure on him. Ball takes a bounce and comes to rest on the 29-yard line of their own, of Kennett's 29.
And we got 7:58 remaining in the game, a 35-6 lead for the Indians. We'll give you a little preview of next week. We're going to be back in Dexter as the East Prairie Eagles travel to Charles Bland Stadium. We'll bring that live to you 7 p.m. next week on Channel 21, as well as all of our online platforms. And we'll be back down in Portageville, Scott City at Portageville. We'll bring that live on the website at yhctv.com. So those are the games to look forward to next Friday night, the 18th. Another doubleheader for you. All games can be viewed online, yhctv.com, and the TV game will be East Prairie at Dexter, 7 p.m. next Friday night.
East Prairie had a big win last week.
Yeah, they did.
Over New Madrid. That really surprised a lot of people.
Sure did. We'll just keep it right here, Tommy. 7:58 remaining, 35-6. And speaking of the East Prairie Eagles, they put the ball on the ground last week and had some big yardage. I think it was Hayden Ellis had over 150 yards rushing, 352 yards on the night on the ground for the Eagles. So they really took it to the Eagles on the ground. And the Eagles, a pretty good offense. They put up some yards themselves, but the East Prairie Eagles were able to get the better of them there. Certainly, the Eagles defense had a hard time with the run, and we'll have New Madrid and Kennett later on the year here at Mess-Cherry Stadium.
It'll be a good game. I
believe it should be a good one. Yeah, I'll tell you that Quazavian Jackson really strong in the backfield for the Eagles, really big and fast. They got some receivers to work with, and Matt Riley, really nice quarterback. He had over, I think, 200 yards passing in that game the other night. Had, I think it was Ken King, had over 100 yards receiving for the Eagles, but it's just that run offense by the East Prairie Eagles that was the difference.
Sure was. Okay, the Indian Ellis hands off, and there goes Jarrett, and he breaks a tackle, but a couple bring him down, but not before he gets in to the Dragon territory at the 45-yard line.
Nice run. See, it's been a little while since we've seen Jarrett bust out a play, but just when things are a little quiet, he busts out for a big gain across midfield. 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Be interesting to know how many yards he has so far tonight.
Yeah, I think he's well over 100 now, that's for sure.
35-6. 1st down Indians in Dragon territory. Ellis takes a snap. He brings it around. Looks like he's going to keep it. He picks up a block, and he runs over a couple of players and gets.
On the carry, number 4, Bodie Ellis.
Nice keeper there.
Nice,
Close to the
nice
first down.
move, yeah. Brody's got some yards too.
Landon Rose. Gain of 9 of the
This
play.
Bodie Ellis, a nice quarterback.
Yeah, he is. That's one thing about Joe White's offense. He expects the the quarterback to be a dual threat, make plays with the feet, especially with the fakery, the keepers off the hand, fake handoffs, and that's always been a staple of Joe White's offense.
Exactly right. Ellis under center. Looks like we got number 23 back in, and he picks a pass out to him, picks up the first down, and he's got a couple people to beat. He's stiff armed, and then they push him out of bounds, but not before he picks up a big gain.
Yeah, Tanner Duncan went out a few moments ago on defense, but back on the field making a big play on offense.
9-yard line. That play good for a Kennett Indian. First down.
Yeah, talking about Joe White having quarterbacks that keep the ball and run the ball, and I can think back to a Dexter Malden game down at Malden back around maybe 2008, 2009, somewhere around there, maybe 2010 even. But who's the really good quarterback they had back then that played minor league ball? Golly.
Tanner Murphy.
Tanner Murphy. He had about 25 to 30 carries. I mean, he was a hoss.
He'll run over you.
He was a hoss too,
Yeah.
and boy, that's when Dexter had the really nice line up front, and boy, he really dished out some punishment that night.
He sure did. All right, we got Kennett taking it to the end zone.
He's got
and
it.
Touchdown. That is
Indians. On the touchdown carry,
Bodie
number
Ellis.
4, Bodie Ellis.
I can't remember that young man from Malden was a freshman when Tanner was a quarterback his junior year, but like you say, Tanner would just run over you.
Yeah.
And one of Joe White's plays in practice, he'd put some of them young players back here and he'd turn him loose, and the only one that would stand there with that kid, that freshman, and I can't call his name, he was a fantastic runner, but he'd take him on. Boy, he'd bury him, but he wouldn't back down. We're going to try to tack on this extra point. Ball down, kick up, and good. 42 to 6. With 6:28 to go. We'll be back.
Genevieve 6.
Legacy Equipment is growing and we need to expand our team.
Experienced, inexperienced, it doesn't matter. We will train you and we'll get you into the career that you've always hoped to have.
How much do you enjoy your time at home with your family? That's the same way you would feel here. You don't get that at a lot of places.
Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, a family furniture tradition. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, one of the largest selections of quality furniture in the southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas, and western Tennessee areas. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, more service and less price. Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition.
All right, 42 to 6, 6:28 remaining in the third quarter, and just the way that Kennett wanted to get started this second half, get a big defensive stop to start the half, and then get the ball back. Actually forced a turnover with the interception, and no, it didn't. That wasn't an interception. They just got the ball around midfield and pushed the ball into the end zone. Big play by Jordan Jarrett and Tanner Duncan to get it deep into Dragon territory, and Bodie Ellis once again punched it in with a keeper into the end zone. So great momentum from the Indians, picking it up right where they left off in the first half. The Dragons just not able to answer here, especially offensively, but that's due to the defense. The Indians' pass rush is really getting into the backfield. No passing game there. The defense or the running game hasn't been there all night, so really no answers for the Dragons to get going offensively here tonight, Tommy.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They when this thing started, we thought we was going to have really a close game. Both of them looked good on their first possession, but boy, it's been all Indians since that time. Pritchard back, kick up, As they take it on about the 20-yard line, they bring it out, and they're going to be brought down at the Dragons' own 26-yard line. There was a host of Indians in on that.
On the return, number 2, Anthony Nash. Taking a stop for Kennett, number 40, Thomas Wilkins.
As we have a running clock with the score as is, down to 5:54, 42-6. Nothing changes. These Indians will go to 3-0. I don't know who they play next week. I'll look it up here in a bit. We're going to have a timeout.
We'll just keep it right here, Tommy.
Okay. And
yeah, we'd like to appreciate our sponsors bringing it to you tonight. We got Harris Pharmacy here in Kennett, also Crow Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, Shear, LLP. We got Harriet Blackwell Motors in Dexter and Malden, as well as Downtown Furniture in downtown Malden. Got Powell Funeral and Cremation Services here in Kennett. Tico Pharmacy, home of the convenient drive-through pharmacy located on Tico Drive in Kennett. Glen Sain Motors in 3 locations, Kennett, Rector and Paragould. TR Baker Insurance here in Kennett. Also Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services. Legacy Equipment, the multiple locations including here in Kennett, and recruiting for experienced and inexperienced workers alike. Apply online with Legacy Equipment. Also Wilcoxon's Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass here in Kennett. Appreciate all the sponsors helping bring you high school football here on YHC TV.
Kennett goes to Crothersville next Friday night. That should be a pretty nice game. Crothersville got a nice team. Be a battle.
A little movement up front.
Little movement.
Illegal procedure penalty.
Be a false start against the Dragons.
Back the Dragons up a little bit. 5-yard penalty. Going to bring up 1st and 15.
Remain first down, be first down and 15.
As the Dragons are in shotgun formation, he fakes the handoff, gives it to second man through, number 10, and he is brought down by a host of Indians.
The carry for St. Genevieve, number 10, Caden Bly.
Going to stay at.
And that stop for Kennett was number 32, Jake Stewart.
Second and 15.
Loss of one play, but by second down and 16.
Clock running. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third. Second and 15, 4:40 to go in the third quarter as the Dragons trying to get something going here in the third. Pitch out, brings it down the left side, and nice coverage by Kennett.
Yeah, gang tackle there. And that's what we've seen pretty much since the first opening moments of the game. Tommy, the linebackers are really swarming sideline to sideline, and just really no consistency out of this Dragons offense. So it's a great outing by this Kennett defense. We've seen that the first 2 weeks as well, only giving up, a touchdown each of the first 2 weeks. So,
and you know, when you're this far behind and you're 3rd and 12, you know, that's not good. Anytime you're 3rd and long, it's tough on the defense, especially with a defense like Kennett. And they've got him in the backfield for a big loss. 4 Indians in the backfield.
Yeah, 66 in on that one.
Yeah. Number 66, Josh Hinahan.
And Josh Hounahan in on that. And it's just been a slew of Kennett defenders swarming that backfield. And that's the strength of this team going back to last year, is that defensive front really creating havoc. And that's what really sets everything up, Tommy, just getting the offense in long yardage situations like now, 3rd and 12, having to go into that passing game, which that's been stellar as well with the defense in the secondary.
Well, we're
The remaining 3rd down.
play clock at 8 seconds. We're at 3rd and 14. They didn't get the play off. They're going to maybe they got the timeout before the play clock. They was right at it, and so we'll be right back at Kennett.
For the best service for your prescription needs, stop by Harris Pharmacy on 1st Street in Kennett. They offer free delivery and serve all local nursing homes and a drive-through for pickup. That's Harris Pharmacy at 1224 1st Street in Kennett.
And again, giving you a preview of our games coming up next week. We've got a couple games to bring to you. Our TV game, our live televised game, will be East Prairie and Dexter. East Prairie and Dexter at Charles Bland Stadium next Friday night, the 18th at 7 p.m. You can catch that on Channel 21 on your New Wave cable and our online platforms, as well as Scott City at Portageville. We'll have that live on the website at YHCTV.com. So another doubleheader coming to you next week here on YHC. Both games can be watched on our website at YHCTV.com. But, of course, only one game coming to you on Channel 21 on New Wave. And that's East Prairie and Dexter. Should be a nice matchup. East Prairie looking good early on and really with a nice running game. And Dexter's had moments. They had their moments last week against Sykeston. And Sykeston just come up with some great defense in the 4th quarter. Had 2 pick sixes go for touchdowns that put them ahead. So we'll see what Dexter, after coming off their game with New Madrid tonight, another tough test with New Madrid on the road. And then now you got East Prairie. Don't get any easier next week because East Prairie just beat New Madrid last week.
All right, we're ready for 3rd 14 for the Dragons. Snap, a handoff, they take it around, and he breaks loose, but man, he is buried in that backfield again when he tries to get out on the right side and go up the sideline, but he just had nowhere to go. That's going to bring up
great defense, forcing a 4th and 14, and just overmatched tonight. The Dragons' offensive line, great execution by this defense.
6-yard loss on that play, going to bring up 4th and 20. Clock running at 1:50. Oh, nice. Had to kick it away, and he put it downfield pretty good. As they pick it up and looking for a place to run, and the Dragons surround him and bring him down at the 38-yard line of the Indians. He was searching for a hole to hit out there. I think Boatman
didn't quite get it picked up in time to really get momentum up the field, but the important thing is field it, don't lose the yardage, don't turn it over. So.
First and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
Tanner Duncan in the game.
Under a minute to play here in the 3rd. Clock's running due to the 35-plus point spread here with Kennett in the lead.
There's a handoff, and like it's number 22, and they're going to. They never got him down, but they stopped it. But the ball carrier was Hayden Higgins.
Loss of 1 of the play, bring up a 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11. The Indians lost a yard. It's down to 20 seconds to go in the 3rd. And this may be the last, that was probably the last play of the 3rd quarter as the Indians are letting the clock run down. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter, 42-6 Indians. And we'll be back in a bit with fourth quarter action.
That'll conclude our third quarter of play. After 3 hours score, Kennett 42, Genevieve 6.
42-6, fourth quarter coming up. The Indians in control, and we'll be back.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 First Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Coming soon, the Harry Blackwell family of dealers will launch the future of automotive buying in Southeast Missouri.
Indians with second down and 11, and Ellis keeps it, bringing it on the left side, picks up the first down before he was forced out of bounds. Nice run by Bodie Ellis.
That play good for Kennett Indian. First down. First and 10 from the 48-yard line.
As the Indians having their way tonight about any way in the air by several runners, good quarterback, keeping the defense off balance. As Ellis puts a man in motion, Spencer. There's a kick out to Jarrett as he picks up
the carry for Kennett, number 5, Jordan
8
Jarrett.
yards, it looks like, to add to his
And that play,
total.
number 13.
Yeah, you
Noah
see
Burr.
there, he could have kind of went with the momentum, go out of bounds, but he's bring it back in bounds, pick up that extra yard or two. Yeah. He's tough, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite players to watch last year, especially on defense. You think back that Roosevelt game down here, that quarterfinal game. Boy, he lowered some hits so hard in that game. Probably the hardest hits all year.
Well, that was a game the Indians kind of put it to the Rough Riders, didn't they? Oh, nice fake and hands off to number 32. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to take it in. No, they brought him down, maybe about the 1 yard line.
Number 32, Jake Stewart.
What a nice run by Jake Stewart.
Yeah, Stewart just about had it. Shoestring tackle saves the touchdown. Great effort, great handoff, fake handoff up the middle. Sprung him loose and inside the 5 yard line, right at the 2, first and goal.
That line, defensive line, all shifted thinking it was going to come to the left after that fake. And man, there was a hole there that the truck could have drove through.
Yep.
You got to give these linemen credit. These block, boy, they out there opening those holes up for those talented runners.
Well, we're seeing really the offensive line really starting to wear on that defensive line of the Dragons. They've just been grinding all game long, and it's got to be taking a toll on that front line of the Dragons.
You bet. Oh, they're going to bring the ball carrier down for a couple-yard loss on the play.
The carry for Kennett, 32, Jake Stewart.
Jake Stewart was met head on.
No gain to play. Bring up a second down and go.
Going to be second and goal. Clock running at 8:45. Indians knocking on the door. Indians in really no hurry. They've got this game in hand, and And they're about to score again but they stopped
The carry, number 5, Jordan Jarrett.
Jordan Jarrett that time.
Yeah, pretty good stops here for the
Sure
Dragons.
was.
They've stiffened up here on this goal line. Now it's going to be 3rd and goal, still from the 2. 8:10 remaining in the game.
As the Indians are taking the play, and they hand it over to Jordan Jarrett, and he takes it to the end zone. No, that was not Jordan Jarrett.
On the touchdown carry, number 20, Daniel.
That was Boatman.
Yep. Another great run. That's his 2nd touchdown of the night.
It sure is. This kid's is a nice player. Bringing 48-6. As they will try to tack on the extra point. Ball down, kick up. Looks good. It is good.
Extra point attempt.
49-6.
Makes our score, Kennett 49, St. Genevieve 6.
And another great drive for the Indians finished off and got a nice challenge on the goal line. It was good to see Dragons, stiffen up there. And
sure is.
Indians had to push that one through. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the final 6.5 minutes of this game.
Here's where the value's at. Downtown Furniture and Appliance in downtown Malden. They'll help you find that furniture piece you're looking for with their Jackson and Catnapper selections, including these all-new farmhouse pieces, a stylish blend of modern and vintage charm. They carry the popular appliance brands Whirlpool and Maytag and the #1 mattress seller, Serta Mattresses. Owners Jeff and Maya Oatsball invite you to stop in at Downtown Furniture and Appliance at 122 South Madison in Malden.
As we're ready to pick off to the Dragons, we've got a new guy in to do the kicking, and he's got a nice leg on him. He puts it out there. And it will look like it would be about the 32-yard line of the Dragons.
Stopper Kennett, number 13, Brooks Niggett.
Got an update from Charleston, and I don't know what this means. It says 14-12 us, but it don't say if there's any time it's a final or what, so I don't know.
I think that's Malden up 14-12.
Malden up 14-12. And we're going to have a
timeout.
I think a official's timeout.
Yeah, we'll just stay right here and give you a little preview of the games for the remainder of the season. Take a look at our broadcast schedule for the remainder of the year. And like we said, next week, East Prairie at Dexter. That'll be the TV game. You watch it all online as well. And then Scott City at Portageville on the website. Then looking ahead to the next week on the 25th, we got Donovan at Dexter from Charles Bland Stadium. That'll be the TV game. And also Manila at Piggott. 3A3 conference game there in Piggott. Watch that one on the website. Then October 2nd ahead, we've got New Madrid County Central at Kennett here at Metz Cherry Stadium. We'll bring that here on Channel 21 and online as well. And then we've got on the 9th, Kennett at Dexter. We'll bring that to you live on Channel 21. Also Walnut Ridge at Piggott, live on the website. Then October 16th, Perryville at Dexter, also Hoxie at Piggott. Then the 23rd, Sykeston at Kennett here at Metz Cherry Stadium, and wrap out our regular schedule, Corning at Piggott. And that'll be the Rice Bowl on November 5th.
As the Dragons start from the 33, as they take it around on the left side, number 7. Nice gain, and out close to the first down marker, but I believe he's a little short. That is Thomas O'Brien.
Number 7, Thomas O'Brien. Making a stop for Kennett. Number 9, Jose Flores. Bring it back 2nd down and 1.
Going to be 2nd and 1. 4:30 to go in the ball game. And off, a nice run, picks up the first down before he's chased down from behind after he gets in Indian territory close to the 40-yard line.
Approaching 4 minutes to play here in the game. Game's pretty much in cruise control at this point. I know Coach Wyatt would like to keep the Dragons out of the end zone here to finish it off with a nice defensive effort. Seeing some second string come in, but you always want to see the subs come in and finish it off well.
You bet. As they hand off, and they got just past the line of scrimmage.
The penalty flag on the play.
And we have a flag on the play. Face mask against the Indians.
That face mask for 15 yards already. Resulting in first down for San Genevieve. 1st and 10 from the Kennett 25-yard line.
And that puts the Dragons deep in the Indian territory. And we're going to well, I don't know what we're going to do. And they're going to mark off another penalty on the Indians. Not sure what that was.
The penalty against Kennett marks it off to the 12-yard line, the 1st and 10.
This is the farthest they've been in Indian territory about all night, except for a touchdown. And they stop him short. Well, it's on the 26, it will be.
Number 2, Anthony Nash. Making stop for Kennett. Number 11, Tanner Pierce.
Clock running, 3 minutes to go in the football game, and the Dragons desperately trying to get into the end zone. And the Indians are wanting to keep them out of there. Oh, nice defense by Kennett.
On the carry, number 4, Aiden Challenger. Making stop for Kennett. Number 13, Brooks Niggett.
We got a little something on the Mullen Charleston game. It's the starting of the 4th quarter, Mullen up 16-12. So Dragons. Oh, a nice fake, and the quarterback got the defense going one way on a nice fake handoff, takes it to the end zone to score for the Dragons, bringing it 49-12. Kennett has the second string in. Starters getting a much deserved rest. They have played a heck of a game. As they snap, kicked up, and looks pretty good from here, and it is. That makes the score 49-12 with a clock of, 13, 49-13, clock running, just over a minute to go, and we will.
And that clock continues to run, approaching 1 minute as we might get a kickoff here possibly, but Week 3 is about to be in the books, Tommy, and I sure hope now that being about a third of the way through the season, we can make it all the way through this year. I know that was a concern whether we could even have a football season, but looks like we're to the point where we can maybe look ahead and think and be hopeful that we can get a whole season in.
I see that might be the final of this. Both teams are on the sideline, and we're down to 30 seconds to go in the game. Kennett Indians going to come away with a 49-13 win over the St. Genevieve Dragons. We hope the Dragons and their fans have a safe ride home. Congratulations to Joel White and his Indians.
And before we go,
very fun team to watch.
Yep, sure is. Before we go tonight, want to recognize our sponsors: Powell Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Tico Pharmacy, Glen St. Motors, T.R. Baker Insurance, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services, Legacy Equipment here in Kennett and their multiple locations, Wilcoxon Furniture and Appliance, Harris Pharmacy, Crow Reynolds, Shetley McVeigh, Shear LLP, Harry Blackwell Motors, and Downtown Furniture in Malden. And that's your final four tonight. The Kennett Indians on top of the St. Genevieve Dragons, 49-13 decisive victory for the Indians tonight. And probably due to just COVID precaution, no real handshakes at the middle of the field after tackling each other on that. I think that pretty much takes care of it.
I wondered that last week when the captains came out. I watched the Malden game. They stand 6 or 8 foot apart, and there's just one from each team. And they can't shake hands, can't fist bump. And a minute 48 seconds later, they were battling each other on the ground. But whatever works.
Yep. We'll wrap it up here tonight. Final score again, 49-13. Great finish here for the Indians, going to 3-0 on the season. And another great start to this season. Another year for the Kennett Indians. We'll be looking forward to bringing you more games down the road here on YHC Channel 21. And the next one we've got coming forward, I think that's the New Madrid Kennett game. That'll be in a couple weeks down the road. So we'll be looking forward to that. And also next week, again, we've got East Prairie at Dexter, 7 p.m. And then also live on the website, you can watch Scott City at Portageville. That's the 18th games next Friday night. So look forward to that. And Tommy, as always, it's fun and great to come down here to get our opener with Kennett, and a nice performance from the Indians. And I'm sure everyone enjoyed it out there. It was a great performance by the Indians from the start.
You bet it was. And again, I want to thank these sponsors. Appreciate them very much. Hope everyone will send some business their way. So, Tyler, I'll see you in a couple weeks. I'll be over at Portageville next week. You'll be at Dexter.
Yep.
So it's always fun.
Yep. Looking forward to it once again, and look forward to the Sports Roundtable tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. We'll give you highlights of this game as well as talk about the headlines from the week's games, and looking forward to games down the road. So good night, everyone. We'll see you next week.